Song 45 KJV. To the chief musician upon Shoshanim, for the sons of Korah, Mashil, a song of loves. 1. My heart is inditing a good matter. I speak of the things which I have made touching the king. My tongue is the pen of a 2. Thou art fairer than the children of men. Grace is poured into thy lips, therefore God hath blessed thee forever. 3. Gird thy sword upon thy thigh, O most mighty, with thy glory and thy majesty. 4. And in thy majesty ride prosperously because of truth and meekness and righteousness. And thy right hand shall teach thee terrible things. 5. Thine arrows are sharp in the heart of the king's enemies, whereby the people fall under thee. 6. Thy throne, O God, is forever and ever. The scepter of thy kingdom is a right scepter. 7. Thou lovest righteousness, and hadst wickedness. Therefore God, thy God, hath anointed thee with the oil of gladness above thy fellows. 8. All thy garments smell of myrrh, and aloes, and cassia, out of the ivory palaces, whereby they have made thee glad. 9 kings' daughters were among thy honorable women. Upon thy right hand did stand the queen in gold of Ophir. 10 Hearken, O daughter, and consider, and incline thine ear. Forget also thine own people, and thy father's house. So shall the king greatly desire thy beauty, for he is thy Lord, and worship thou him. 12 And the daughter of Tyre shall be there with a gift. Even the rich among the people shall entreat thy favor. 13 The king's daughter is all glorious within. Her clothing is of wrought gold. 14 She shall be brought unto the king in raiment of needlework. The virgins her companions that follow her shall be brought unto thee. 15 With gladness and rejoicing shall they be brought. They shall enter into the king's palace. 16 Instead of thy fathers shall be thy children, whom thou mayest make princes in all the earth. 17 I will make thy name to be remembered in all generations. Therefore shall the people praise thee forever and ever. Psalm 45. Detailed analysis. Verses 1 to 2. The psalmist overflows with joy as he writes about a royal wedding. The king is praised for his beauty, grace, and favor from God. Verses 3 to 5. The king is described as a mighty warrior, armed with a sword and riding out in truth, humility, and righteousness. His arrows strike the hearts of his enemies. Verses 6 to 7. These verses are prophetic. They directly address the king as O God and speak of an eternal throne. This is a clear messianic passage, also quoted in Hebrews 1 to 8 to 9, referring to Jesus Christ. Verses 8 to 9. The imagery is luxurious and royal. The king is surrounded by wealth, fragrance, and noble women. The queen stands honored by his side. Verses 10 to 12. Now the bride is addressed. She is told to leave her old home and fully embrace her new role. Her beauty will please the king. Nations will honor and seek her favor. Verses 13 to 15. Her inner glory is matched by stunning attire. She is brought to the king in a joyful procession. Verses 16 to 17. The result of this union? A royal legacy, princes across the earth, and a name remembered forever. Summary of Psalm 45. Psalm 45 is a royal wedding psalm, but it goes far beyond earthly marriage. It points to Jesus, the eternal King, and his bride, the church. It teaches the King is mighty, righteous, gracious, and eternal. He is worthy of worship. The bride, us, must leave the old behind and devote ourselves to him. This union leads to joy, glory, and a lasting legacy. Psalm 46, KJV. To the chief musician for the sons of Korah, a song upon Alamoth. 1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. 2. 2. Therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. Selah. 4. There is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of God, the holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High. 5. God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God shall help her, and that right early. 6. The heathen raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted. 7. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. 8. Come, behold the works of the Lord, what desolations he hath made in the earth. 9. He maketh wars to cease unto the end of the earth. He breaketh the bow, and cutteth the spear in sunder. He burneth the chariot in the fire. 10. Be still, and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. 11. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. Psalm 46. Detailed analysis. Verse 1. This is the heart of the psalm. God is our refuge and strength, always present in trouble, not distant, not delayed. Verses 2 to 3. Even if the world falls apart, earthquakes, floods, chaos, we will not fear, because God is bigger than any disaster. Verse 4. A calming shift. There is a river of peace that flows through God's city. This river represents God's presence, which brings joy and stability. Verse 5. Because God dwells with his people, they will not fall. He will help at the break of day. Verse 6. The nations rage and collapse, but when God speaks, the earth melts. His voice is supreme. Verse 7. This repeated refrain says it all. The Lord of armies is with us. He is our refuge. Verses 8 to 9. God not only protects, he destroys war itself. He breaks weapons, ends conflict. He is the peacemaker. Verse 10. A powerful command. Be still and know that I am God. In stillness, we see his greatness. He will be exalted everywhere. Verse 11 ends with the same refrain. God is with us. He is our safe place. Summary of Psalm 46. Psalm 46 is a triumphant, unshakable song of faith in God during chaos. It teaches God is a refuge, a strength, a helper, always near. We do not fear even when the world is falling apart. God's presence brings peace, and his voice brings victory. Stillness reveals his glory. God ends wars and reigns over all. Whether you're standing in celebration or shaking in uncertainty, these Psalms remind us God is a mighty king, a loving husband, a present help in trouble. Subscribe to our channel to keep walking through the Psalms, to find strength, comfort, and praise in every season. Tap the bell so you don't miss the next message of hope. Share this with someone who needs to be reminded. God is with you. He is your refuge, and he will be exalted in your life. Be still. Leave the old behind. Worship the King. He is your joy and your strength.